It is with a deep sense of gratitude and purpose that I stand here before you to express my profound appreciation to this great party, the All Progressives Congress, for your unwavering support you have shown me, not only during my electioneering journey, but also in my service to my dear state as the chief servant. The confidence reposed in me by the party and its leadership has not only inspired my commitment to serve with humility and excellence, it has also reinforced my resolve to uphold the ideas and vision of this great party. I remain fully loyal to APC and committed to promoting its manifesto through purposeful and people-centered governance in Kogi State. Our administration in Kogi State has adopted the principle of servant leadership, and this has resonated deeply with our people. In just 14 months, we have made significant strides from stabilizing our security architecture to boosting agricultural productivity to driving infrastructural development and expanding access to social services across the state. These modest but impactful achievements have strengthened the credibility of our party and deepened public trust in our party and government. Our inclusive governance model, which prioritizes youth and women participation in leadership, is yielding great dividends. We have created a new generation of decision makers, infused fresh ideas into governance, and giving hope to a large number of our population. This approach has further endeared the APC as our great party to the people of Kogi State and positioned us strongly for an even better performance come 2027 general election. I must extend my heartfelt appreciation to the national chairman, our leader, our father, and the steering driver of our great party, His Excellency, Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, CON, and to all members of the National Working Committee. Your dedication, hard work, and strategic leadership have solidified the APC as the party of choice among Nigeria across all divides. We are also grateful to our national leader and the father, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his bold and transformative policies that are already reshaping our national economy and laying the foundation of long-term prosperity. Mr. President's unwavering support to Kogi State is not taken for granted, and I assure him of our unflinching loyalty and massive support in 2027 and beyond. It takes a bold heart like that of Mr. President to take tough but necessary decisions, especially as they affect the petroleum sector and our monetary policies. His decisions are in the overall best interest of our dear nation. I'm confident that the people of Nigeria will file behind Mr. President for a resounding victory come 2027. His patriotic actions will earn him a second term, as we are all ready to ensure victory for him in order to continue to put Nigeria on the path of greatness and renewed hope. In summary, sir, we have come on courtesy visit. We have come to appreciate this house. We have come to respect, to tell this house that we recognize and honor what this house has done to us in 2023, precisely 11/11/2023. Yes, this house has done a lot to the nation. This house has done greatly to Kogi State. Before the election, we can all attest to it that the storm was rough, and no one could ever believe that that election will go on smoothly. I want to appreciate you and your team for giving me that legacy. I want to appreciate you and your team for giving me a platform. I have come to thank you for giving me a platform to showcase myself. I have come to thank each and every one of you for believing in my aspiration to pilot the affairs of my destiny. One thing that has happened in that election is that election in the political history of our state was the most peaceful and free, fair, and credible election as far as politics is concerned. That election, before it, people thought Kogi State was going to be a battlefield for bloodshedding. But with your experience, with the support of Mr. President and the other NWC members, we went into it and we came out very peacefully without a drop of blood on ground. I want to thank you. I have come to tell you that as a child of nobody, whom God has used you people with Mr. President to ask me to represent my people, I have promised that the mandate is for the people, the mandate will work for the people, and this trust will be held in trust in the best interest of Kogi people. Let me at this point appreciate Mr. President, because it takes only God-fearing human being, somebody that is not hungry, to think about those that are hungry. Mr. President has done very greatly for us as a young man. He supported me, he believed in me, and he has been guiding me in terms of fatherly advice, in terms of support for me to deliver on this mandate. I have a very good task, because as it is today, I have been asked to represent the youth and the younger ones. And my prayer and my plea is for you as a father and other leaders here to please don't leave us to it alone. We are open for your guidance. We are open for your support. We are open for your prayers, because I want to use this very opportunity given to me by Mr. President and yourself to expand it so that other younger ones can join me to pilot the affair of this nation. I cannot thank Mr. President enough, and I want to assure him that come 2027, Mr. President need not to go anywhere. We are the foot soldier. We are here, and he has trained us. You have trained us. We are going to show the entire nation that Mr. President have sons and daughters that can go on an errand for him. He doesn't need to go out. He has done a lot. What the economic crisis we are facing today is not being caused by him. It is an inherited one. I call on every Nigerian to let us keep behind Mr. President to work together so that we can pull ourselves out of this inherited economic crisis. Mr. President is doing great. His policies and programs are already yielding results. I want to appreciate you for giving us this opportunity to serve our people. I want to appreciate you for your support. And by God's grace, I recognize this house. Party structure is the main building, is the foundation. That is why I am running back to you to come and show appreciation. Yes, I'm coming late, I'm not coming late. When I took over office, I went into crisis, my court cases, and other crises concerning my boss. And you know, you advised me when I met with you during my consultation. You said, look, my young man, be focused. Set your targets. Don't listen to noisemakers. Make sure you serve your people. That sky will be the beginning of my success. As an elder, that statement that day was pregnant with so many meanings. I left you. I went to Mr. President. He said, young man, you're an accountant. Please, go there, serve your people, be focused, don't listen to blackmails. It is not how far, it's how well. That is another words of wisdom. And as an elder, what you see while you are sitting down with the younger ones, if you climb the tallest tree in the world, you can never see it. And I'll never take that for granted. That is what has been guiding me. I am not elected to join noisemakers on social media. I was elected and I have signed to protect lives and livelihood of my people. That is what I'm doing. And as such, we always come to knock at your door for your guidance. My leaders, this is your platform. I am just a beneficiary. You have been in this game and we continue to recognize that, we continue to appreciate that, and God Almighty will keep you for all.
I have to thank you for coming to visit us and thank us for having good working relationship with all the chapters in the states and all the progressive governors of our party, and in particular, Kogi State. We have to thank you as the youngest governor, youngest politician, meeting an old politician. So I can say that this is a confluence of age. And this is a very interesting confluence. There's no doubt, as a young politician, you have the energy, you have the motivation, you have the aspiration, you have the vigor, you have the determination. And as far as achievement is concerned, we have seen what you have done. And on the other side, the old age, the old ones, they have the talent, they have the foresight, they have the focus, they have the arithmetic of politics, the geometry of politics, the algebra of politics, the trigonometry of politics. So you can rely on them. So having the young and the old together, that it is what it takes to have a success in whatever you do. Mr. Governor, I could recall, I was in Kogi State to inaugurate the National Campaign Council when you were nominated or elected as a gubernatorial candidate by your predecessor. And also, I was there during the swearing in of your good self. And one thing we could not forget, after you are swearing in, you are able to mention some of your commissioners. It didn't take you time. You didn't give time for lobbying. That showed a good working relationship between a successor and a predecessor. And these are the problems that we're having in Nigeria today, the relationship between a successor and a predecessor. So our intellectual wing of our party, you know our party, we are not governing by trial and error. We are not governing by beating about the bush. We are not governing by muddling through. We are governing with knowledge. Therefore, Mr. Governor, our intellectual wing of our party will conduct a research to find out what is the problem of predecessor and successor. And don't be surprised when our researcher comes to you to ask you some questions. I think you have the knowledge as a model. And also we have to thank you for having a good relationship between a governor and deputy governor. That's another area that we are having problem in this country. So our party is a living party. A party that works with knowledge. We will also find out what is the actual problem between a governor and a deputy governor. These are areas that our party will also investigate. I could also recall we came to a state in order to commission some projects with Mr. President, who was represented by the Vice President. We were able to see the infrastructural facilities that you provided. We were able to see the peace and stability in the state. So you are governor. By your coming today, you are consolidating the relationship between the party and your government, and between the party and the party at your state level. We have to thank you for that. We assure you, we are service providers. We'll continue to provide services to your state. We continue to build on this good relationship. We assure you, our eyes are on you because you are a model, and we are proud of those governors who are doing very well in developing their states. Your Excellency, like you said, we have to thank Mr. President. Our party is expanding. Our party is increasing in number. Our party is extending its net. And this is because Mr. President has provided an enabling environment. Mr. President has introduced some reforms that are improving the welfare of the state. We have to thank him for that. Even today, we are traveling to Akwa Ibom, where tomorrow we'll have a mega rally to receive the governor and all the party structures of PDP coming into APC. There's no doubt this shows the ability and the capacity of Mr. President in governing this country, and also this shows the political dexterity of your party at a national level.